right? So 3 items, 3 minutes. It's easy.
Hello, welcome back to another episode. The long-running storyline of the unhappy Cinnabon manager in Season 6, Episode 10 of Better Call Saul appears to have come to a conclusion. This was the first episode of the series to be wholly set in the Gene timeline. Better Call Saul's superiority over Breaking Bad will undoubtedly be contested for years to come. But one aspect of the show that cannot be disputed is its sophisticated narrative. The majority of that strategizing was done to help Jimmy McGill become Saul Goodman. But Better Call Saul also portrayed an intriguing side narrative about a quiet man named Gene Takovich. Jimmy McGill, who formerly went by the nickname Saul Goodman, naturally changed his name to Gene after becoming a wanted criminal. Jimmy made plans for a new life in Omaha, Nebraska.
It's called mutually assured destruction. So, if I go down, you go down.
Far from his New Mexico roots, since he did not want to risk spending decades behind bars or incurring the anger of people he had previously wronged. He spends his days and nights as Gene Takovich running the Cinnabon shop at a mall rather than keeping criminals out of jail. Throughout the Gene scenes leading up to Better Call Saul, Season 6, Episode 10, it was always clear that Gene was struggling with his identity. Understandably. After Kim Wexler left him and ended their marriage, Jimmy McGill appeared to be no more, subsequently spending years cultivating a public presence and an opulent lifestyle as Saul Goodman, complete with omnipresent TV commercials, an enormous house, and a flashy car. As Gene, Jimmy obviously pines for those aspects of his old persona. And Better Call Saul's Gene scenes repeatedly reinforced that always bubbling under the surface was Saul, waiting to dip into his old fast-talking skill set. For 5 seasons, Better Call Saul's Gene storyline saw him both constantly looking over his shoulder for the cops and yearning to be his previous self. Jimmy's demons appear to have been exorcised after pulling off the mall scam involving Jeff. He finally feels relatively safe in his existence, and yet, as exemplified by his gazing at, but ultimately putting down a Saul Goodman-style shirt at a department store, he is also ready to put Saul behind him. Even while the Gene story on Better Call Saul appears to have come to an end, there remains a nagging suspicion that Jimmy's situation may not be resolved entirely. While he may have successfully rid himself of Saul, Kim Wexler is still a problem that has to be resolved. Kim may have broken up with Jimmy because she felt they weren't a good match, but it is certain that they were each other's true love. It would be utterly astonishing to not see Reese Horn's Kim and Gene eventually reconcile, given how crucial a role she played in Better Call Saul's development. It hardly matters whether Jimmy and Kim resume their love relationship. Jimmy has to find closure with the lady he previously loved with all of his heart because it appears that he has moved on from Saul. Even if they merely manage to reestablish their relationship from the start of Better Call Saul, it would still be a major victory for Jimmy's future prospects. The Gene story won't seem complete if this reunion doesn't take place. Thanks for watching. Comment below, and don't forget to subscribe.